What is up, amigos? So in today's video, we're going to be talking about things I wish I would have known before I graduated high school. So during those high school years, the 4 years we're in high school, we kind of hide our personality and our hobbies and what we like to do. There are some people, don't get me wrong, that do not care what other people think. But for the most part, there's a lot of high schoolers that have like a mask around their friends and the people in high school. They're busy trying to impress people, show off, get the girl, and they end up hiding their true selves under that facade of trying to be cool. For example, I was in high school, it took me a long time for me to start showing people what were my actual interests, what I considered being fun, and what I thought was fun. So pretty much, when you're in high school, you're trying to impress, like I said, everybody, talk to the girls, get new friends, try to be where you land in the popularity scale, even though there isn't a physical one, but in your head you think that there is. There's a lot of people in high school that usually hide their true personalities and don't tell nobody what they actually like for having fun. There's a lot of people nowadays that are just busy in their head trying to be the popular one, or I don't want to show people what I can really enjoy doing because they'll think I'm weird or I'm a nerd or a geek. For example, there was a kid in our school that would pull out his Nintendo Switch. I was going to call it 3DS. He would pull out his 3DS in lunch, or Nintendo Switch in lunch, and just play it. Just didn't care what anybody thought. And I would remember going to lunch with me and my friends, and we would, like, everybody would be staring at him, pointing at him, laughing at him, whatever, and he wouldn't care. He just played. It was just normal for him. And honestly, a lot of people should just, I'm not saying you guys should pull out a Nintendo Switch and play, but there's a lot of people that should just show the world what they do instead of trying to hide it till they get home or once they get out of high school. Because let me tell you guys something. As soon as we get out of high school, people's change. There's some people that change a lot. For example, with me, I never told anybody that I played video games. And if I did, it was my closest friends or my friends. But if a random person came up to me and did a survey and said, do you play video games? I would say, not all the times. But in reality, as soon as I got home from 3:30 all the way till maybe 5, 6, even 7 even, I would be playing with my friend, Rainbow Six Siege, GTA, and just play video games. And in fact, now that I do YouTube, I had a gaming channel, and I didn't tell nobody. I was embarrassed when they found out freshman year that I had a gaming channel. And like, there's always got to be that one person that will always joke on your channel or whatever, and that's what really demotivates you from doing what you want to do, because now you have all the negativity in your head, and now you don't want to do it because you know that will end up causing something in school, and then they'll just joke on you, tell you that you can't make it, or that you're just cringe. Nowadays people say cringe. And I saw a lot of that when I was doing YouTube. But like I said, in my sophomore year to my junior year, I started realizing that maybe I should change for the better, not be so shy about what I do. So then I started watching videos like you guys are watching, my motivational videos and advice videos, and I started changing. I started working out. People noticed I worked out. I went to high school junior year. I had a growth spurt because I used to be really short. I was maybe like this tall. I don't know if you can see in the camera, but I was like this tall. And out of nowhere, junior year, I came back from Christmas break, and I was pretty tall. I don't know how tall I was junior year, but my friends told me I was getting taller. So then senior year came, and you know what happened? I owned senior year. I decided to say, you know what? I don't care what anybody thinks of me. It's my senior year, who cares? We're gonna graduate, and most of us are never gonna see each other ever again. A lot of people are gonna move out, graduate, go to college, work, I don't even know. Some might not even graduate. So what I ended up doing was, there's a week called Spirit Week in our school, and we dress up and show off our school spirit, every typical high school. And that time there was a costume day and I dressed myself as a Hispanic Mexican paletero, which is an ice cream man. I'll just post maybe a picture right here of how they look. Or I'll just post a picture of myself in comparison to the actual paletero. And I carried a big cooler. Freshman Alfredo would have never done this. But senior Alfredo said, you know what? I do not care what people think. So I got me a cooler of the foam ones this big. There's a picture right there on screen if I can find one. And I had a whole bunch of food in there, snacks, chips, sodas, little, I forget what they're called, but they're the little ice cream pops or whatever, freezer pops. And I sold that in school while dressed up. And the teachers, as soon as I came in there, everybody saw me. The teachers, students, administrators, principals saw me. And I remember walking into the school. I went in early too. I got there before anybody got there, and everybody came in out of the buses from their cars and anything, and just looked at me, recorded me. And truth is, guys, I was super embarrassed, but I didn't let that get in my head. And I had a bell. I just remember I had a bell and I had a speaker playing music and a bell. And hopefully I have videos, but I don't know if I'll be able to post them here because the video quality got really messed up because they went through Snapchat or something like that.
This is it. My mom's coming in 5 seconds. We're gonna restock. You trying to buy something? God damn it. Alright, so what we're doing, guys, is Halloween Spirit Week. We're gonna be selling some chicharrones. And that's about it. Merry Christmas. Alright. Pop.
Have a cool pop?
Oh, you got $1?
Yeah.
Bet. Here, can you open it? Yo. There's more.
Oh, you got a boss there.
Yeah, man. It's a hard mark.
Get at us!
And it was just so crazy how so many people looked at me, didn't even know what was going on. And I was like, I'm selling candy, ice cream, chips. I had the bell rang, and I had a teacher come up to me and say, come to my classroom. And I go with a big box. I'm pretty sure that box weighed 20 pounds. And I went. And I thought I was going to get in trouble and I was going to get all my stuff confiscated. You know what she did? She bought stuff from me. She bought, I believe, 4 bags of chips, a soda, and a Snicker bar. And I made profits that day. I had to restock 4 different times throughout the school. And this is when we're taking our first, what are they called? I forgot what they're called, the exams in the beginning, or semester exams. And I'm going out and getting more food from my mom that she brings over to school. And I'm just selling to the students and the principals and the teachers. And all through that day, everybody just was like, wow, how are you so confident in doing this? Do you not care what other people think? And obviously I said, no, what are you going to do? I'm graduating. This is the last time I'm ever going to see them. And I wanted to do something like this so I could leave a legacy behind in high school and not just be remembered or not just be forgotten after a year or two. They will forever remember me as my nickname was El Pancho for that costume. El Pancho. And now I'm remembered as the man. My teachers still, I added them on Facebook. I know I'm getting old. I added them on Facebook and they say, when are you going to sell more chicharrones? Is what I was like. It was some type of Mexican style chip, I guess. I don't really know the terminology. But yeah, they asked me still, hey, when are you going to, I've never seen a student ever do that in my 20 years of teaching. I had a teacher named Mr. Kemp. Hopefully he's okay with me saying his last name. He was shocked that the way I profited it and not getting my food confiscated, because technically that was part of my outfit. I was just making side income from my outfit. And if it wasn't for that confidence and just don't care emotion, I guess, or mentality, the I don't care mentality, I would have not made that income or left that legacy that I wanted to leave before I graduated. Because I had bigger plans for graduation, but sadly I didn't have a regular conventional graduation. I had a drive-through graduation. I'll post a video right here. And I also did the same thing. I sang in the truck karaoke. I even won $1,000 on a raffle that they did. We were supposed to. Our school usually gives us a free car for every A you get in your report card. I was gonna win that car, but sadly the dealership, I didn't have cars in stock for some reason. I don't know. I still think that's kind of BS. And he gave $1,000 to 10 people instead of the $10,000 car. But I don't know. I'm still kind of salty in that, not gonna lie. But like I was talking about, I don't know if I went off in the tangent, guys. But like I said, make the best of it, of your time in high school, the most you can. Because 4 years go by really fast. I started high school in 2016 and I graduated 2020. And that time went like this. So stop being in your head and saying, I'm afraid to show people who I really am, and who cares about the popularity thing. The people I graduated with, I've had people that I never talked to that I considered popular start talking to me, or add me on Instagram, or text me over social media. And I would have never talked to them face to face in school because I just thought they were out of my popularity level. And now that we've all graduated, I've talked to a lot of people that I wouldn't even talk to. Even the girls I considered attractive and were overpopular, I've talked to them. I've talked to people that I didn't even know I could talk to. And all because we graduated. Nobody cares what we do after graduation. I wanted to ride a skateboard to my high school, my freshman year. I was shy, so I ended up not doing it. Nowadays, skating apparently is a trend now. And I'm like, okay, what just happened? But like I said, guys, it really doesn't matter what you do in high school. Because after that graduation, everybody that will mature and be responsible will not care what you do. Because they're too busy caring about what they want to accomplish in their life. And that's pretty much it. You gotta just stop being in your head thinking that they will forever remember you as the kid that was too shy to show who they are. Because think about it, who's always confident? The people that play sports. Why? Because they just show who they really are, their personality and everything. And if you're just a shy kid, you're just gonna be forgotten. But like I said, guys, it doesn't matter at the end of the day because life goes on and you graduate, and pretty much everybody you knew in high school just disappears and people forget about people. Like, honestly, it's not that bad. If I were to go back to freshman year, I would have told them stuff I did, what I enjoyed, anything. Because that's how you get to link up with more people and hang out with them, and they'll want... Personally, I never got picked on school. I never got picked on during school. I was just a serious kid, and I mean, look at the size of my hands. People were afraid of these. But that's besides the point. At least that's what my friends tell me anyways. But like I said, time goes on, people just forget, mature. They don't care. They just care about what they end up doing in their lives, especially when you graduate. Trust me, guys, I went under so much stress trying to figure out what I want to do with my life. And I mean, that's part of life. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing with my life. Because, I mean, nothing ever goes as planned. And I learned that the hard way because of COVID. But, like I said, guys, this video has been going by too long. And I know I said we were going to end with a quote. But the quote for today's video is, just be yourselves. That's it for it, amigos. I don't know who said that quote, but just be yourselves. That's gonna be the quote. Just be yourselves during high school, because nobody cares what you are gonna do in the future. or what happens to you after we graduate. There, that's the quote. Just be yourself, because nobody cares at the end of the day what you do with your life and what your interests are. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, amigos. Drop a like and subscribe and turn on the post bell notification to see more videos like this, because pretty soon we're going to have a baller video. And also, you guys can, if you guys are, this is for people that stay after the video. But also, I'm looking for somebody that can do a nice intro for me, and we can talk about that soon. Just comment down below, and we can set something up, unless you guys don't want me to do that, but I'll just do it myself. But yeah, thanks for watching, amigos. And for the people out there that want to make me an intro, just let me know, and I'll pay you some commission. And that's pretty much it for this week's video. See you amigos later.